Good morning and welcome to episode 3 of Copoka. My name is Gray from Good Morning Games, and let's get right into it. So last time, the filter just got applied. Last time we did chapter 2. Oh wait. Why am I starting a new game?
1 year of fighting for our people and defying our enemies. Today...
Look at them. They look terrified. Do you think it's because of us?
Don't be stupid. We're safeguarding them. Without us, they'd panic.
I still don't feel right about it. I mean, is all this patrolling really necessary?
What do you think? Without us, the enemy would run free. Is that what you want?
So the conversation's new, but I've looked at my menu, it's still... Oh, can I switch? So those are all highlighted, so I'm assuming that means I got them, but I don't know why it's not the third one. So the revolution has not started yet. Well, according to them, they're just patrolling, so it must be just getting underway, maybe? Oh, like a
I really don't like this.
checkpoint.
Don't like what?
All of it. The murder attempt, the patrolling. We're acting as if every citizen is an enemy.
Just suck it up. The people know we're doing the right thing.
Attempted murder, so did those people, that guy actually go through with that? Let's go check on Miss, Madame Dictator, the great leader, like I actually remembered. Madame Dictator, are you over here?
What was that?
Nothing, ma'am. Just this last time.
Are you mocking me? They're after me. After my life. We need to tighten security. Don't let anyone near me.
There's already 4 guards stationed outside your office.
Double it. Now leave me.
Leave you, but stay right here. Okay, so if you want to be safe, you could probably be inside. Just a hunch, if somebody climbed up this little tower with a sniper rifle, they could do a lot of damage. Look, like this. Kamikaze! See? Alright guys. Let's keep going. I picked up a twig. Let's go get this conversation real quick. This guy seems to have something to say every episode. He's the painter. First time he was talking about the mountains. Last time he talked about the pebble. And this time he is going to be talking about, I don't know, something on the atomic level. Quarks, maybe. What do you got for me, Bob Ross?
Oh, it sure is lively in town today. I'm guessing something exciting is happening.
Yep. Assassination attempts and blockades and checkpoints. So it seems like he talks to me, because I don't know, just like you talk to animals sometimes, it seems like he's just talking directly to me instead of somebody else like everybody else. Oh, what do we have here?
Aren't you supposed to be at work?
Haven't you heard?
I'm a
We're in a
bird.
strike. Until the great leader takes responsibility, we will not start the machines.
Whoa. And like I was saying last time, like how it'd be nice if the game had a little more story and depth. Like that could have definitely been more conversation, but yeah, I'm just gonna go turn this item in. Maybe I'm gonna, well, I'll turn this in, then I'll go get that conversation over there. And land. Whoa, whoa, ooh, okay. Not what I wanted. Ah, my first twig. So there, we're on chapter 3 now. When do I start on chapter 1?
Things will heat up now. Did you hear the great leader's speech?
I think she snapped.
You think?
Yes, well, that's what happens when somebody tries to kill you. I kind of expected this episode to be more... Well, I guess, no, that makes sense. I was expecting more like a revolution, like I was expecting war and fighting to be going on. But the assassination attempt is kind of like the main theme of this episode, so I kind of have...
The soldiers storming our meeting? It's not like it's the first time they call us the enemy.
There were children there, you know?
Well, at least they're almost talking about us now.
I totally missed that. There wasn't any item or emblem showing up on the screen, so I didn't realize I had to stop. And there's a conversation. Ah, I hit the sign. You didn't see that. That was intentional.
Did you hear? The bake on 2nd Street was arrested yesterday. He was a rebel. Can you believe it?
I bet the candlestick maker also has ties with the rebellion. So it's kind of interesting. So if you live in this kind of society, like where there is a rebellion and you're on this side instead of this side of the river, wouldn't you stop to think like why they're attacking? Because you have to think they're not gonna just uprise because they're just bored, you know? Like there has to be something going on for them to want to rebel. Anything in here? No. So I'm just saying, Vil, take a second to think about what the other person is going through before you criticize. Let's head over to the slums and see what they have to offer me. I see your conversation already. So I guess if you watched my last episode, I was talking about the farms. And there are farms here, but that one's for flowers and this one's for trees. I guess I don't know if I'd call them farms, but... Oh look, there's a few more fires going on this time, this episode. Where am I going?
Hey! We found the old weapon storage. It was hidden beneath the old shed by the mountains. Just as our informant told us.
Excellent. What is the weapon count?
More than we could possibly hope for. Finally, things are going our way.
Let's make preparations. We can finally start making a difference.
I think those are the two that were talking last time. I think they were talking about the actual, getting the rebellion started. Where is my home? Right there. I saw a salt shaker and a cran. I'm gonna head back over to the slums and check that out. I don't really see anything though. Just a lot of burning buildings. Considering what's happening, I'd expect there to be more conversations around here.
Crafting supplies, fine, crafting supplies.
Guy's still selling crafting supplies, though. Really, all the slums, and there's only one conversation? Well, okay, we'll continue. So now the rebellion has weapons. So the next episode is definitely going to be the uprising. So that's kind of, if I'm correct, then that's going to be the last chapter, and then they're going to just kind of end it at the... No, so it's probably going to be the uprising and war is going to happen between episodes. And then the next chapter will be our resolution after the war, after the uprising. Just gonna come check in here real quick. Probably nothing, but doesn't look like anything, so... This episode seems like there's not as much going on. Well, not as many conversations or anything. And I haven't really seen any items. I have 2 more to find, and I don't even see their little light. Alright, so I've literally been flying around for, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe, and I couldn't find anything, but I found a marker here in the slums. It's kind of weird. I wonder how... Because depending on where you are and what angle, they don't show up. So I wonder, oh, there's 2. I literally flew over the slums and I didn't see anything. Start over here.
Why would you try to kill her? You're destroying everything.
But I thought as the rebel leader you would approve of the...
You thought wrong. This is not how we do things.
You want change, right? Then you'll have to actually do something.
We are doing something. What we're not doing is assassinating people. Now get out!
Whoa. No, I'm trying to get out, but I am stuck in a wall. Stuck in a wall. Landed again. Okay, there we go. So, last episode they were talking about somebody, I'm assuming him, about killing her. So apparently I'm assuming it's the same guy who tried. And the leader of the rebellion did not like it. Alright, so I know the last item's over here. So I'm just going to do a quick once over to see if I missed any conversations. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I got everything. It's turning out to be quite a short episode, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm not the game developer, so... And I feel like this could have definitely used a little more plot, like... There was an assassination attempt, and the war is about to begin, so... Could have been a little more. Where am I landing here?
Think we can talk here? Can't see anyone around. Should be safe enough.
I've made contact with the rebels. I'm meeting up with them tonight.
Good. Count me in. This country is sick. We need to do something about it.
I wonder who those guys were. Yes, I found my last item. But I think before I finish, I'm gonna go check on Dead Man's Alley. And I forgot to show you guys, but during the first episode while I was exploring, I came across across this alley as well. Look at this one. There's a lot of dead bodies. You know, mass graves would be a little bit better than just alleyway rot, but I'm not a dictator, what do I know? Let's go take a little gander at the other one real quick. So cool little, I was just thinking a cool mechanic that they could have implemented was different seasons. Oh no, there's not any more bodies. Like there's 4 chapters, so they could have did like 4 seasons, like all spring, summer, fall, winter. That would have been kind of cool. Would have been quite a lot of work, but I guess for a low budget, I'm assuming low budget indie game, it's still really dang good, so.
People of Copoka, the last couple of months have been rough, but we will pull through. Do not fear them, for they have learned. Do not fear hunger, for crops have blood. Do not fear the tyrant. She is dead.
Whoa.
Freedom is ours. Order is ours. And through strength we have won.
Wow, that's so I kind of called it because I assumed it was going to happen between, and now look at the filter of the display is nice and bright and cheery. But like every time, I'm going to end it at this chapter, beginning of this one. I have 4 items to collect: a twig, a squiggly thing, a crayon, and another little trinket thing. Alright, but if you guys have any comments, suggestions, let me know. If you like what I saw, give me a thumbs up, and subscriptions are always welcome. And thank you guys for watching. Oh, my name is Gray from Good Money Games.